The errand. Geo, buy me some stuff and you can keep the change. Free money. Can I get the change? What change? You paid the exact amount. No, the eyes are so uneven. Yes, this is definitely a lion. Two friends. Always broke. An overwhelming sense of dread. Back pain. Neck pain. With your powers combined, I am adulthood. Tummy problems got me like my asshole after I eat some Taco Bell and Indian curry. Dragons who can breathe out fire. If you want to cry, I'll give you something to cry about. Hip hop after 2018. People who laugh. People who make jokes. Animator who has backups on her home computer. Pixar accidentally deleting 90% of Toy Story 2. Me looking for another car in Grand Theft Auto. Music artists be like, wow, this song sounds amazing. I'm gonna make it only 124 minutes long. Guys after using a grill for the first time. This is who I'm now. Dogs named Princess. Dogs named Planetary Annihilator. Financial advice 1. Sugar mommy. My BF is so strong. Yeah, BF plotting to steal the moon. Me trying to figure out what's going on in the world via memes, since I refuse to watch the news. Fuck the zodiac signs. Portable Mexico or Portable England? So basically James Webb, we built that with $10 billion, now is taking 150 million pixel pictures from galaxies, how they looked 4,6 billion years ago. NASA. The world. Schrodinger, I need this cat. Dead and alive. Hitman, you mean dead or alive? Schrodinger. Did I stutter? When she looks through your phone for proof of the other girl, but finds your meme stash. Netflix, are you still watching Someone's Daughter? Small. Okay, so basically I'm very small. When life is falling apart, but you're totally used to it now. YouTuber, so yeah, I've been an introvert and very shy my whole life. Also YouTuber. Doctor, why did you miss your appointment yesterday? Me, sorry I was sick. Doctor. 8-year-old me opening my eyes in the pool without goggles. I'm the son of Poseidon. Florida man stops street fight by running everyone over. Why can't you just be normal? Screams. Girls. Isn't it strange how we live longer than men? Yeah, it's weird. Boys. How many shirts will stop a bullet? Oh my god, it's already 2000, and I can't wait to grow up in a century of economic prosperity and peace. Average rentoid. Life for me is nothing more than working and paying bills. Lives with parents. Gang. Mom is picking up pizzas on her way home from work. Disney World opening today. I'll kill 1,000 children before I'll let my economy die. They hired a black woman to play the lead in a children's movie when in the original she's white. This is woke nonsense. How dare they ruin it? We are not even going to see the film, so who cares who they hired? Why does it matter that she's black in the first place? No idea, bro. People who can tell which letter comes next without singing the alphabet song. Einstein Newton. Toxic over competitive players. People that play for fun. When you fart and say amen instead of excuse me, you will die in 005. The throne of a chief. The throne of a king. The throne of a god. Show me what you can do with those hands. I don't care that it's photoshopped. I want one. Mom, did you do what I asked you to do? My sibling and I. You know, technically, your food is still in the fridge. Look at this snack. Damn, who took a bite? The dude who has a big titty goth girlfriend. Me. No one likes a show off. Unless what they are showing off is dope as fuck. Fuck. That's true. The perfect movie reboot doesn't exist. The Wolverine. Danny DeVito. Duolingo owl when you do every lesson. Duolingo owl when you miss one day. Listening to your recorded voice be like. Anything bad happening. Boomers. I bet the millennials did it. The teacher watching me do 10 plus 3 in my head without showing work. Jesus Christ. Science said it couldn't be done. Mom, why was there a $6,000 charge on my credit card? Me, okay, hear me out. Cat armor. Sister, you fuck like dad. Brother, that's what mom said. Got. WTF. Use this or the babies win. MTH. E. A. O. Y. Woke women when you start talking about the source of the diamonds they want. When your mom asks if you have played video games all night. I hate capybaras. You will die tonight. Girls, oh my god, why isn't he texting me back? Boys trying to figure out how to reply to laughing out loud. If you break the laws of man you go to prison. If you break the laws of God you go to hell. If you break the laws of physics you go to Sweden and get a Nobel Prize. Me realizing that the rest of my life is just gonna be me saying wait, that thing is how many years old now? Millennials when a girl sits on their lap. Maybe she's from Canada and was just being polite. Boomers when the waitress asks for their order. I'm aware of the effect I have on women. You get to choose the teacher for your least favorite subject. Or you get to choose the subject for your least favorite teacher. Humans are getting closer to the bird feeder. Bird music stops. They are bringing new seeds. Bird music intensifies. Is two guys cuddling gay? Yes, 68%, number 32%. Is two girls cuddling gay? Yes, 28%, number 72%. This is not the parallel world life I wished for. Me makes a sandcastle for the first time with my grandmother. Everyone else at the crematorium. When you've already typed something twice and your phone autocorrects it again. Winning a game, but playing alone. Losing a game, but playing with friends. Other game leaks. Hahaha, this character dies 7 hours in. New low. FIFA leaks. It will be same game, but with a new number. Yes. Middle school me, after looking up naked woman. Nice, this game is running smoothly on my PC. The CPU working hard as fuck. Finally, everything is very good in life. Too good. Find problems. The whole fucking internet suddenly after 2018. Cookies. Cookies everywhere. Me at night thinking about romantic scenarios with my crush that will never happen. When they are picking teams for company sports day and you're the only black guy in the office. Big dog. When you put your fish in the toilet and it can't outswim the flush. You cannot handle the power of spinjitzu. The perfect woman doesn't exist. Free trial. Enter credit card information. Girls after using 17 types of shampoos and conditioners. Guys after using an all-in-one body scrub, hair gel, toothpaste and cement mix. Dogs after putting a paw in water. When they killed the villain, but there's still 35 minutes left of the movie. Something's wrong, I can feel it. It's fucking rap. You don't have a girlfriend because you are an introvert. I don't have a girlfriend because nobody would ever want to date me because of where I am from. We are not the same. Me looking at the game that I just quit, I forgot to save and lost 3 hours of grinding. When you advertise yourself as an extrovert party guy and the next morning you wish you just stayed at home and played video games. Not socializing for 30 days. Socializing for 30 days. Languages that don't have a word for the day before yesterday. Any languages that do have a word for the day before yesterday. Deadlift. No, they don't. How I'm feeling when I read the nutrition label and find out the yogurt I just ate had 13 grams of protein. When you check on a friend's page you haven't heard from in a while and it says add friend. PC gamers, my PC runs the game smoother plus has better graphics than the consoles, plus I can add everything I want on it. Also PC gamers. Bro, it hasn't come out on PC, don't spoil it. 2022 me saying it can wait till 2023. 2023 me. When you burn your mouth on the first slice of pizza and can no longer taste it. Delicious freshly baked. Babe, don't forget to put the biblically accurate angel atop the tree. Before the invention of the train, people had to run a wagon on your mom. Letter X. In literature. Please try to use me more. In mathematics. Want me to fuck you up even more? Me listening to him talk about his day. Roses are red, I had a bad dream. Man tries to get laid by singing the Halo theme. Your Honor, heterosexual men and homosexual women eat pussy all the time. But when my client eats a pussy, he is charged with animal cruelty. What's going on? When your cheat day turns into a cheat year. When you suddenly realize that the girl you were talking to 9 years ago was flirting with you. People who can figure out who the villain is in Scooby-Doo before the reveal. James Bond. Sherlock Holmes. When the relatable meme is funny, but also hits your deepest insecurities. Ha ha ha. Cries. When someone tries to insult you, but you roast yourself on a daily basis. Me trying to fit one more 50 minutes episode in, but I gotta leave the house in 20. The spider in my personal computer, after I boot up Skyrim with 600 sex modifications. Should I tell him? Or just see what happens? Tell your mom to do some more anal on her OnlyFans. Looking at the night sky makes me realize how puny and insignificant I'm on the cosmic scale. I'm the result of 14 billion years of cosmic evolution. I'm a thermodynamic miracle. I'm the waking universe looking back at itself. Waking up from a dream about missing an exam, even though I haven't been in school for 10 years. When you show up to your Tinder date and they look nothing like their profile pic. Babe, I just wanna cuddle tonight. Me, okay. 3 minutes into cuddling my penis. Girls. Oh my god, I love French vanilla candle, it smells delightful and makes me cheer up. Boys. Damn, this shit is fire. Introverts when someone is talking about the one topic they like. Honey, tell me what's wrong. Ginger is just the N-word rearranged. Oh fuck. Me watching teenagers in disgust outside my house doing the same dumb shit that I used to do. News, more and more female teachers are sleeping with students. Me. Sega when someone creates a fan-made game. Nintendo when someone creates a fan-made game. Wow, that's so cool. Come work for us. See you in court. Me hiding my answers during the exam, so people don't know how dumb I am. The future of it is in good hands. Reconnecting. Today one of my 4th grade students renamed himself Reconnecting on our Zoom call and pretended that he was having internet issues to avoid participating in our lesson. Meth user fights off 15 police officers while masturbating in bar. The dark side of the force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural. Covering up the camera could damage your laptop. Apple. Nice try, Fed boys. Man uses shower gun after burglar breaks in while he's in the shower. That guy in the shower after hearing someone break in. I have waited a long time for this moment, my little thief friend. Sure, I can paint your ceiling. Mitchell and Jello scoffs to himself. Gonna paint a bunch of dudes with their dicks out though. What it looked like to me as a child when my mom said to throw out that good looking stick. When he comes back in the room and sees his phone is disabled for 12:56 hours. Me drinking iced coffee like it's gonna fix my life. Hey, can I borrow your phone? Me, UHH. Yeah, hold on. Nudes? Nobody. My best friend asking which photo is better. People want good movies with interesting plots and original stories, not endless cash grab franchise movies. Hollywood. Years of studying. Knowing a guy who knows a guy. Me stopping my partner from shooting the DUI suspect when they demand to speak with a supervisor. You will not be laying a hand on those under the protection of Polly. Me googling a phone number instead of answering the call. Why do we have hands? There are many reasons. Pat the fan. Hold the fan. Cherish the fan. Forfeit all mortal possessions to fan. I organized our base, brother. What do you see? It's some form of Epstein file. I can't read it. There are few who can. I wake up. I see another Europe no air conditioning meme. When your optometrist lets you see clearly for exactly 2 seconds before taking it away, then tells you need to buy $120 glasses forever now. AI companies who trained on pirated material complaining about other companies stealing their model. You're trying to kidnap what I've rightfully stolen. Can you find the lake? Yeah, too easy. Can you find a job? When you bought 3 identical products, but the total cost is $12.70. Good news, you're probably going to live. What's the bad news? You'll wish you hadn't opened the bill. So, Germany. How is life, bro? 1 like equals 1 ton. Me trying to enjoy life. Sudden wave of sadness. When I'm mid-fap session, but I see I need to leave for work in 1 minute. Yeah, I still got time. Germans when they can no longer identify as a soccer powerhouse. So we are just a bunch of white people. Air conditioners. France. Why did the USA do this to US? Vegetarians who judge people for eating meat. Vegetarians who don't judge people for eating meat. Oh, I love reading too. Do you have any favorite books? Yes. 1984. Wow, so many. Conversation. 99% of total online arguments in a nutshell. Most of these circles are red. What? There's a blue one right there. I cast itchy balls. Would you rather Starbucks edition? Get beaten to death. Get fired for surviving. Machine learning or something. I don't know, I'm not a computer scientist. George Orwell 1984. Europeans going through multiple heat waves this summer. Me who grew up in the southern United States. First time. No matter how big your house is, how recent your car is, how big your bank account is, our graves will be the same size. Stay humble. Speak for yourself. Peasant. People who smoke in movies. People who smoke eye roll. Opens her unpopular opinion sub. Looks inside. Popular opinions. The National Weather Service has issued. Me on the porch. I won't forget you for as long as I live. You did well, Japan. When artificial intelligence failed to deliver the same high level of expertise as humans did. Ford. More than 300 veteran engineers. You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me. Normal human body temperature 36.5-37.5 degrees C. Also humans, when it is 28 degrees C in the room. Alright, you guys are gonna have to hear me out on this one. Worst plastic surgery in the history of cinema? 2,000 kids realizing they aren't actually special just for being born that year.